Very cool. This is actually not funny, but it just, well, it's not supposed to be funny. Okay, let me take my laughter back. Honestly, I don't think there's anybody in Nigeria that is normal. There's nobody. You can't be normal and be in Nigeria with all that Nigeria throws at us every day. I'm just reading this from the handle of the Lagos State government at follow LASG. That's their handle on Twitter, now known as X. And it says Lagos Ministry rescues mentally unstable woman. Following a distress report received by the Ministry of Youth and Social Development, its rescue team promptly swung into action to assist a mentally unstable woman in distress. Though some people have said that, using the word mentally unstable is not the right terminology to use. There are other words that can be used because in this thing, what you don't want at most time is for there to be like a stigma that is put to something because mental illness is the same thing like physical illness. It's like when somebody has malaria or typhoid or cancer or high blood pressure, arthritis, or any of those numerous sickness that are there. You don't look at the person and then stigmatize the person. Say, oh, the person has, malaria. Oh, you stigmatize it, you have malaria. Some diseases like HIV/AIDS were stigmatized, but over the time, that stigma has really, come down. And one of the reasons why the stigma was there, what anything that has to do with whenever I'm talking about sexuality or sexual, people always want to put it in that way, like, oh, you must have done something bad for you to have gotten it. So in terms of mental health illness, also, it should be treated, the same way. So people have spoken about that. According to information gathered, the woman who was described as well dressed had taken an Uber ride from Lekki to the Panti police station where she reportedly attempted to file a complaint against the son. When I first read it, I will admit, though I don't feel proud of doing that. I just busted out into laughter, like seriously. And I was telling someone, I said somebody has just gone to file this thing. Guess what it is? And the person was like, this report against Nigeria, is it against Tinubu's legitimate government? Is it against a bad living? Because I was like, something. I was like, no, it's against the sun. But like, okay, now it might be the sun was too hot or any one of those things. But as much as it's funny to us, or maybe it's laughable or any of those things, it actually could mean, a whole lot of things out there for that particular person. And it must have taken so much for her to have gotten to that stage where she's actually now acting out on it, really going to this place to go and fight this report. And I don't think because the other thing that you think about again is you will say, oh, is it a skit? Because a lot of people, these days, you don't even know what is reality and what is not. You have people who are doing skits. You have AI also out there. So you find sometimes that you are emotionally invested in something, and then you come out to find out that, oh, it was a lie. Or no, they were just acting. Or no, it was a skit. I mean, it can be so devastating. For me, I've even tried to, whenever I see certain things being done, I just emotionally stay aside because I don't want to. Like, for example, I give you an example. I just read of a story of a woman who said she had not been to where she used to braid her hair for a very long time, that she went there. And then when she went there, they were all new faces, and she asked about her usual customer. And then she was told that the customer had died. She finished crying, everything. When somebody now when you hear of that death, there's that, it's an instant grieving. It doesn't like say, okay, take time. You don't ask yourself, oh, should I grieve? Should I not grieve? When you just say of that death, you just go into that. She was like, guess why how many days later the same person they say was dead called her, sent her a message. She wasn't apparently dead. They were just doing that for her not to go look for that person and be there. That's so shady. That's so crazy. But I'm just saying, this is how sometimes it just gets through. So you really don't know what is true, what is not true. But then if it was a skit, there would have been cameras there, there would have been all of that and this thing. But this lady didn't look, and you can see that she's actually well dressed. So he said she was subsequently rescued And take, what do you mean by rescued? Was she absent? Lagos State be trying to form this thing. Just say she was taken from there somewhere. Fine, it's known that from seeing someone who's going to come to you and to the police and say she's filing a complaint against the son, uh there's something wrong, but you really did rescue her. So what they said was she was subsequently rescued to take to and taken to one of the Lagos State owned rehabilitation centers. Yes, where she's currently receiving the necessary medical and psychological care to aid in her recovery. There are so many things that could be involved in all of this. You could have a bit of, mental health issues. It could be also sometimes, when people take substances that are a bit too strong for their system or whatever, it can distort reality, and then you're also doing this. But whatever it is, I would say this is a good one. Kudos to the Lagos State government for actually taking this on, and also the policemen and women at that particular police station, because some of them could have literally just laughed her off or maybe jail her, mock her, drive her away, or whatever. But they took action, and this action has meant that she's receiving the necessary medical care that she will receive. So that's a good one. The Honorable Commissioner for Youth and Social Development, Mr. Mobolaji Abubakar Ogunlede, commended the rescue team. Why are they calling them rescue team? Yeah, what did they rescue her for? Was she in the hands of kidnappers and they rescue her? What are they trying to feel? But yes, what they did is commendable. Commended the rescue team for their swift and professional response to the report, which reached the ministry via Instagram. So at this moment, I also say there has to be a place where every police station in the state or everywhere should be able to reach the ministry, not necessarily via Instagram. They shouldn't be calling out like every other one. There should be that place where all the contact of the different ministry, especially the necessary ones like this, are easily available for the police station so that they can easily make out this course. Similarly, the permanent secretary, pharmacist Mrs. Nigerians are titled. Which one is pharmacist Mrs.? Anyway, pharmacist Mrs. Toyi Oke Osanyin Tolu urged members of the public to promptly report any life-threatening situation or incident that could endanger individuals. Reiterating the ministry's see something, say something policy, she further encouraged residents to draw government's attention to such calls, to such cases by calling 0913-205-5075. For the love of me, how is somebody supposed to remember that number? How are you going to be in a situation that you need to do and remember number? There's something that I've always said. 419 is something that is number that is known by literally every Nigerian. It will be hard for you to see a Nigerian that tells you they've never heard of 419, or they don't know of 419, or they can't easily memorize 419. So why don't we turn it, the negativity that is attached to 419, why don't we turn it to good by making it our toll, emergency toll, free toll call numbers, the way Americans have 919, and is it 999 or 911? Yes, they have 911. I think UK, they have 999, all of that. Nigeria can also has 419. You die 419. If you tell me to die 419, then when you die 419, an operator will pick it up. It's that operator that will ask you, what's your emergency? Is it medical? Is it fire? Is it police? Which one do you want? Do you want all three of them? Then they will not explain. Then they will be the one to direct you and then connect you to the necessary one that you have. I think that's something that can be done. And with the 419, national toll, that would mean jobs will be more opportunity for people to be employed, because people are going to man those the what do you call them now, the respondents at the end. When you call, they're going to man those numbers, so you're talking to someone, and then provide provision of these emergency services in terms of whether it's fire, whether it's police, whether it's health. There are also people that are going to be employed to do all of that. So you're creating employment, you're providing social services. Governance is not rocket science. But I will end by also saying, by reiterate, saying again, well done to the Lagos State government, and for the people who, the members of the Panti police station, for doing the right thing and ensuring that this young lady gets the help that she did. Police don't do your friend today. Well, done. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.